Is STK's happy hour one of the best meal deals at Disney World?
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are back at Disney Springs to go back to STK. If you guys watch us regularly, you'll know we just went to STK fairly recently to try out their steak night. But while we were there, we learned about this very interesting meal deal. It's their happy hour, right?
Yeah, so they have a bunch of different price points, $3, $6, $9. They have oysters, Japanese A5 Wagyu Tacos. They have a burger.
Yeah, the main plates will be $9. It's $9 for a burger. And honestly, I feel like I've seen deluxe burgers over $9, as well as, you know, I feel like
Cosmic Rays is probably over $9.
Yeah, and it's a good steakhouse burger. A lot of people were like, hey, you got to try that happy hour. This is the video. We're going to try that happy hour. I'm going to see what the total is at the end. We'll probably get like 3 apps, 2 entrees, and I feel like we're going to be able to get a decent amount of food for like under $100, but we will see. This is going to be in the landing section of Disney Springs, so that's where a consolidation of a lot of the best dining is. We had said in previous videos that we don't think that STK really warrants the standard price, but we thought their steak night was a great deal, and this seems like an even better deal. So if you're looking for the most bang for your buck at Disney Springs, I think STK might be bringing in that regard, though I'm actually very hungry. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready, because last time we were here from that video, I was like, honestly, this happy hour menu is looking better than the steak deal.
Yeah, me too. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we experience the happy hour over at STK. So to get to STK, I recommend parking in the orange garage. The king of garages here in Disney Springs. As you head out the orange garage, you're going to head towards 2 bridges. You're going to take the bridge over to your left-hand side, and you will find a brick building with very brightly lit letters saying STK right on it, right to your right as you walk over that second bridge to the left. It's going to be right across from Maria Nenzo's as well as the Edison. If you're taking the boat transportation here, you're going to head over the bridge that's right next to the Rainforest Cafe, head into the landing section, which is right past Paddlefish, and you're going to head towards the back end of the landing section. All right, let's check in. We have entered and we've been seated. They have indoor as well as outdoor seating. The interior looks very much like a club as well as the exterior. It is a brick building with an aesthetic that very much complements the Edison across from it. The exterior looks a little different this time. They have some high top tables that have flowers on top of them. They also have flowers on our tables this time, which they didn't have last time. Looks a little less seating out here. They also have heat lamps as well. Yeah, these are actually, these are live plants they have at the table. All right, let's break down this happy hour for you guys. So this right here is their entire normal menu. We are just focusing on the happy hour, and the cocktails, I believe, are included in this happy hour. There's a lot, so I'm just gonna kind of scroll down here for you. And instead of them being 23 each of these cocktails is going to be $9. Solid deal if you like to drink. All right, so you can see the happy hours from Monday to Friday, 2:30 to 6:30 p.m. Weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. And late night, Sunday to Thursday, 10 p.m. to close. You can also only get it at the bar, lounge, or patio, so no indoor seating for the happy hour. For $3, you get an oyster on the half shell. I had this last time, it was pretty good. They also have tater tots and crab corn fritters. You're gonna have to try those corn fritters this time. And for $6, we have the little burgers with truffle fries. We heard those are very good. Wagyu Meatballs, Wagyu for only $6. Very interesting. A short rib quesadilla, pastrami, salmon cones, which sound interesting. Modelo Especial or Modelo Negra, as well as mushroom arancini. We're definitely getting mushroom arancini. And your mains are these $9 options. The Japanese A5 Wagyu Taco, which I already know Sam is getting. The jalapeno pickled shrimp cocktail, beef tata, tuna tata taco, popcorn shrimp, crispy calamari, STK and frites, which I'm assuming is steak and frites, and the STK cheeseburger, which I know I am definitely getting. They also have wine by the glass here at the bottom. I will say slight disappointment because there are no desserts included in this menu, and the desserts can go up to $20 each. You know I'm going to have to eat a dessert, guys. So the desserts are the bag o' donuts, the chocolate cake, the cheesecake, apple pie, and warm chocolate chip cookies. They also have the cloud, which is their signature dessert. That will knock you back $27. Crazy $20 for all these desserts. All right, so the appetizers are here. We got some $3, we got some $6. We actually got one $3 that I'm going to start with. It is the crab corn fritters. All right, so let's try these out. Look how crispy and golden they look right there on the outside. See the nice little sauce on top. Look, they're perfectly sauced, perfectly crispy. These are apparently new to the menu, which I did not know. Let's try them out.
Where can you get anything for $3 though?
A little bit of crisp on the outside, nice soft cornbready interior, but not too sweet. And there's a little bit of spice with a light amount of crab flavor. I love it. I think they're very good. I'm gonna go 8 with them. I think they're definitely above average. Now, you know, we couldn't wait on the meatballs. Sam's gonna start with the meatball first. She's not a seafood eater, unless it's shrimp. Sam, these are the Wagyu meatballs, right?
Yeah, Wagyu meatballs. These were $6. You get 2 of them. Let's see if they're as good as Maria and Enzo's across the way. Maria and Enzo's got good meatballs.
They do have really good meatballs at Maria and Enzo's. They have a beautiful spot outside with the fire going off, the heaters. Good people watch.
That's a good meatball.
Is it a spicy meatball?
It's not spicy at all. They have a good sauce too. Not as tender as I thought it would be for Wagyu, but still a really good meatball. I'm gonna go 8.
We're starting off with 2 8s. That's a very strong number. I'm gonna have to try them myself. You left me a whole meatball. So you get 2 meatballs, so it is, I would say, shareable. It wasn't as tender as I anticipated.
Right? Like I thought Wagyu meatball would be more tender, but it does, the flavor is on point.
All right, so let's try some of this. I want to try some of this, a lot of this sauce. A little tougher than I anticipated.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna go 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7. I think it's good. You can taste tell this Wagyu beef, there's more fat in the flavor of it, and it's very tender fat. It just kind of melts in your mouth. But Marina's has got a better meatball. This, however, is $6. So you gotta take that into consideration. I think for $6 for it being Wagyu, I can understand Sam's 8. For me, I don't think I would get it again though, so I'm gonna stick with the 7. This is one of the items I was most looking forward to. It is the short rib quesadilla. Look how crispy it is on the outside of it.
You know me, I'm a quesadilla girly. The short rib is more tender than the Wagyu meatball. Really nice crisp on the outside. And perfect like meat to cheese ratio on the inside. Let's see what kind of, it doesn't say what kind of dip this is.
It looks like ranch to me. Does ranch go with short rib?
Definitely not ranch. Woo!
Oh, it's horseradish.
It has a kick to it. A little zing. I think I'm gonna move my meatball to 7. I think you're right about the 7 for the meatball. I'm gonna go quesadilla 8. This is an 8.
I want to try that short rib. All right, my turn at the short rib. This is already still very hot. Look at that cheese pull. We took pictures of this and it's still so warm. I'm gonna try it with and without sauce.
Honestly, $6 quesadilla, quality quesadilla. It's probably cheaper than Taco Bell.
It is juicy. The beef is tender. Taco Bell, you guys know if you saw our last STK video, I got thoughts about Taco Bell. Should I do a rant video on Taco Bell? Let me know in the comments. But people say they want the J rant on Taco Bell. I used to love it. You know, I still have a soft spot for it. But I mean, this is not Taco Bell. The quesadilla was getting me thinking. Let me dip it in this sauce.
I feel like there's lime or something in that sauce. There's like a zing of something. It's a unique dip.
Definitely not horseradish. That's like a lime aioli, almost. I'm gonna go 9. It's tender, fall apart in your mouth. The cheese has a great pull to it. It's nice and crispy on top. It has a great texture, a great sauce. It's unique. That's a 9 for me. Now this is the mushroom arancini. These are $6, but the same size as the corn fritters, which were 3. So interesting.
I'm used to like big arancini. I'm used to like Long Island arancini, which is like a monster. I didn't know that they could be little.
I would just pop them in my mouth if I were you.
I wanted to kind of see, you know, what we're working with in here. Love it.
Now, are they Paisanos level arancini?
They're really good. Like if they were bigger, I think that they could be Paisanos level. They are like, it's like deep fried mushroom risotto. Amazing exterior. It tastes like a truffle aioli on top. Really, I would just be eating all of these. I'll save you some. I'm gonna go 9 for these.
2 9s, and they were both $6.
Our server said the only thing that she didn't really recommend on the whole happy hour menu was the salmon cone, which like, I guessed that before she even said it, because I was like, that just sounds like it would be a weird thing. Again, she said it was very tiny, but I think like everything else has been amazing.
All right, arancini. I'm a fan of chini. We used to love the rice balls in Long Island, but again, they are not this tiny. I can't take points up for how tiny, but do you find the flavors there, Sam?
The flavors, it packs a punch, that little ball.
It's perfectly crispy on the outside. Truffle aioli on top is so good. Great texture, great interior. I wish they were a little bit bigger. Because I want a little more size, I'm gonna go 8, but flavor they're 9. So I'm gonna stick with 8 right now, but I still think this is a great deal because they taste very good. The main entrees are here, and this one is tiny. These are the A5 Wagyu Tacos. They're $9, but they come with A5 Wagyu beef. Looks like they have little peppers on top there too, Sam. Are you excited? You're gonna feel very full after this?
Well, I mean, I already feel pretty full from the appetizer. She did like warn me, she's like, they are really small, but I knew we were having a bunch of stuff before it, so I was fine with it. And like A5 is like the highest grade of Wagyu beef.
We had A5 when we were in Japan, and it was probably some of the best beef I ever had in my life.
Yeah, so it looks like I got some pickled onion on top. I don't know what that sauce is. I wish I had like a description, but. So they do like grind up the A5 kind of like taco meat. You can order A5 steaks here. This isn't on the regular menu, so you can only get this during the happy hour. A5 has such like good marbling to it. It's fatty, but good. A good fat.
It's a tender fat that melts in your mouth.
Tender, melt in your mouth fat. I don't know what this sauce is. It tastes like a spicy sour cream to me. There's almost too much of it on the first one that I had, though. I wish there was less of it so I could just taste more of the meat. When you see Jay's entree versus mine, I definitely think he made the better choice. I'm gonna say that this might be my least favorite thing that I've had out of everything. I'm not saying it's bad, I just think the $6 appetizer things that we had were better. Actually had more flavor. I'm gonna go 6.
Definitely the weakest value. I mean, A5 Wagyu is a lot of money though, so you gotta take it for what you can get, I guess. All right, so I will be sharing my burger with Sam. I'm not gonna eat her whole entree on her because this thing is tiny. It will end up all in my mouth.
I will say the little tortilla did taste very fresh. It's not enough.
A little chewy. Too overcooked. Tortilla's good. Flavor is there, but it's just too chewy. It's too like overcooked. There is a little.
It tastes fatty, but
with A5 you want it melt in your mouth. It's not melting in your mouth, so you're not getting the benefit of the A5 in my opinion. I think that's the least value out of all of them. It's cool that it's A5 and it's as cheap as it is, but I
want to see that A5 certificate. I have doubts.
I'm gonna go 5 with it. I think it's the weakest one out of all of them, but the burger I think will be the best. Guys, this is $9. $9. Almost the cost of a Big Mac. You're getting house-made chips. This is the STK Burger, so it comes with burger meat, cheese on top, special sauce, lettuce, tomato, special little black sesame seeds on there. I'm excited.
Mass-produced frozen patty at like Cosmic Rays with like the most basic fries is $13.99, and this is $9. So, pretty good deal. We had like the miniature version last time we were here, the Little Berg, and it was so good. I loved the bun. I remember being really, really good.
Yeah, the bun was very good.
There is also onion on this too, Jay. Do you know that? I know you.
I did not know. You cannot change anything that's on the happy hour. Like you can't change any of the items. They come as is.
Can't modify. So our server did say that they normally come medium. She said you can ask sometimes, like they're willing to change it. So they did actually let's do a medium rare for us. The tomato has like a good crunch to it. Really good meat, and you can just tell that it was like freshly grilled. It has a nice American cheese on it. These buns taste house made. Really nice soft bun with black sesame seeds on it. Way better than the tacos that I had. Way better value. I'm gonna go 9 for this. For the price, for the taste, generous portion of the chips.
It also got a bit of a drip on it. All right, it's time for me to have my hand at the burger. You didn't have any of your house-made chips.
Well, I had some before we started filming. I have a really bad habit of doing that, of eating the food before Jason does the B-roll. I start picking at things.
Great kettle chip flavor. You guys let me know at home. I might just freak some people out right now with what I'm about to do. So if this offends you, I'm sorry. Did anyone at home dip kettle chips in ketchup? My mom used to do that. She turned me on to just a little bit of ketchup, just a little bit of sweetness.
I mean, I don't do that, but I don't think that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Some people may be offended.
It's a potato.
It goes together, I think. All right, so let's try this burger out. Get all the flavors on there.
That was a nice juicy tomato on there too. The meat is juicy. It's literally every component is on point.
Well put together. I want to let people know too that I like onion. My stomach doesn't like onion. That's why I stammer up. People used to get confused, like I don't like onion. I usually ask for it off because it will bother, a raw onion will bother my gut. But I got to sacrifice for this delicious looking burger.
Someone got offended once that he like removed onion off of a food. They're like, you can't be a food reviewer if you're taking onion off. Like, calm down.
It's like flame broiled. The meat like melts together. It's great meat. Everything comes together. Happy
hour starts at 2:30. I mean, this is a good late lunch if you're at Disney Springs. Get a burger for $9. Cheaper than any of the quick service restaurants here.
Lettuce and tomato are fresh. The bun is absorbing a little grease, but it's not a lot of grease. It's just the right amount. Great texture because of the black sesame seeds.
Yeah, the bun isn't falling apart. I hate when my bun gets so soggy that it starts tearing.
And it's not too saucy. It's got the right amount of sauce on it, just an even amount. Excellent burger. I'm gonna agree with your 9. I don't think it's a perfect burger, I think there are better burgers at Disney, but I think this is a pretty, I mean, and it's a 9 for the $9 price, a 9 for a 9, if you will. So if like I had to pay like 15 for this, I probably wouldn't go 9 territory, but for the price, for the execution, I think this is great. It's an awesome deal. Everything we just got, we're still under $50. We ate a ton of food, and I feel like despite it not being on the happy hour menu, we should get dessert. What do you think, Sam?
I mean, we could also venture out for dessert. We are in Disney Springs.
We could, but I feel like we need to highlight STK. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, so this is not part of the happy hour, but I had to get dessert. It's $20 though.
Good thing we saved so much money on the happy hour prices to afford dessert.
It would have been a better deal if we had left here, but maybe this will taste $20 worth. It just says chocolate cake. I'm assuming this is some high-end chocolate for it to be $20.
I don't know. Is it as good as the chocolate cake at Festival of the Arts America booth? No.
Yes, I would say this is the worst deal we've had so far, but we will see. We will see how it tastes. That's the thing about STK is like this is a great deal because of how expensive STK usually is. I think it's a great deal, period, actually, a lot of the happy hour items.
It is very sweet. It has like a lot of chocolate syrup in it. And then there's also chunky pieces of chocolate, which I feel like you're not going to like. Because I feel like you like shavings more than like the thick.
I feel like chunks ruin the texture. It's too much of a crunch in your mouth that takes away from the flavor of the cake, and it's too bitter.
It's very, very sweet too. I feel like it's more sweet than chocolatey, if that makes sense to you. And I like sweet things, but I feel like it's like very, very sweet. Definitely not worth $20. We're doing so good. The 3 appetizers were $21, and then we had to go get a $20 slice of cake. Dang. I mean, it's not bad though. Like, I'm not mad at this. I wouldn't personally get this again. I give it a 6.
I hope I like it more. I can tell you already, I feel like there's too much chocolate shavings, but we'll see. Let's give it a fair shake, Jay.
I will say my second bite was better. It had more of like the icing layer, like the creamy icing.
Very rich, I would say too.
I think the chocolate syrup is too much. Like, I don't think it needs the syrup.
So aesthetics-wise, it would need the shavings on top. It's what makes it look good is the shavings. But for flavor-wise, I don't want not the shavings, the chocolate pieces. I don't want these chocolate pieces. I don't want that. I don't even need the syrup. I just kind of want the cake. This part, that's actually just cake. That's the best part.
It is, and it's a very moist cake. The icing is good.
You take away the shavings and the syrup, I mean, it's good. You need aesthetics at a place like this, though. That's the thing. If you had just taken the syrup and the chocolate pieces off, I might go like 8. But because of that, I'm going to go 6. Because I think 6 is right for this because it's just $20. It's just too much money for this thin piece of cake. If they gave me like a big, thick piece of cake, I think it'd be worth it. Because then we could share. But this is literally a one-man show cake. This is a 1J cake. St. Jada Sam cake. So I'm going to go 6. So recently we did a top 5 Disney deals video, sit-down restaurant, table service restaurant deals. And we had never had the happy hour at STK before. And I think someone had commented about it. And I do want to say, I think that was the best deal I've ever experienced at Walt Disney World. We ate at Chili's recently. Only ate like appetizers. I think we maybe got 1 entree. And it was more, all the food we got there minus the cake. It was $42 for everything minus the cake. With the cake, $62 because the cake was $20. How crazy, Sam.
This is my new go-to spot. I don't know about you. I mean, you can go if you want, but this is my new.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're looking for a cost-effective meal at Disney Springs, I think this is great if you're a local. I think it's just a great deal altogether. $40 for all that food. And that burger is a super high-quality burger. Do I think it's the best burger at Disney World? No, but I definitely think that you'd be paying more at Deluxe Burger. I mean, Big Macs are close to that price at this point, and it was bigger than a Big Mac, that's for sure. What was your favorite two favorite things you ate?
Okay, arancini and short rib quesadilla. The burger was really good too. Oh god, there were a lot of really good things.
I'm gonna go the short rib quesadilla and the burger. Those are my 2 favorite options. I think the cake I could have went without. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get some ice cream over at Salt and Straw.
I said let's keep it.
I'm still hungry, actually. I know you're not, but
because I feel like you didn't eat. Because Jason eats large portions of meat usually with his dinner, so I don't think that was enough for him. I'm pretty full.
Need some sugar. But yeah, we hope you guys got to check out some of that stuff we got at STK. If you're looking for Disney World's or even Disney Springs best deal, it's definitely the best deal at Disney Springs. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday at 12 p.m. and hit that bell so you're notified when that second video drops later in the week.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Let make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I will say, I feel like the deal is so good because STK is so crazy expensive without the deal. I also want to say, if you're looking for Disney Springs' best food, and this is nothing against STK, I just don't think it's the best food at Disney Springs. I think it's a good, excuse me, steakhouse. But if you're just looking for the best meal at Disney Springs, I don't think it's the best.
And if you're going to spend that kind of money, like, you might as well go to Morimoto or something else.
I think Morimoto, Boathouse, Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, Haleo, Homecoming, all of those come to mind.
Every other restaurant. Also, I did hear 2 Taylor Swift songs. Willow and You Belong With Me. They play a lot of like techno versions of songs there. They do have a DJ inside too, so it is kind of like a party atmosphere.
Techno pop. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and ad credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, check out the join button below. You can learn about all our different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged and lucky for you guys to be watching and to be able to make them. And as always,
keep it going for Frank. And look, the balloon went up while we were doing the outro.